we've had enough of that kind of thing. And therefore, we will discuss ourselves, we will be guided. I'm not going to act on a whim, and I'm not going to make a whimsical decision. I will go through the path of the law, through the NSAC and the National Security Council, to be advised on how we are actually going to police the County Assembly of Nairobi. So that because it has become an area of special interest, as it were, and an area of special focus in terms of security. But for start, we have agreed with the IG and the regional security team in Nairobi. I am telling you publicly, investigate and find out if there are any more guns around there beyond the ones we withdrew. Take them, talk to Mukindi at the Firearm Licensing and Control Board. Let us now begin to sanitize the place, do what we need to do ourselves as we wait for guidance from the two national security organs in the country. So that said, I think the future looks good. IG, you know, we are now moving to the next phase of police reforms as directed by the President. It is going to be technology driven. The next few days, my colleague, the Minister for ICT and myself, will now launch the new Nairobi-wide digitization of the OB, which is going to transform the way in which we report police cases, how we interface with our internal affairs unit and our colleagues at IPOA. You know, we are putting up new infrastructure across the country, and on this particular one, I will be eternally grateful to our members of parliament. Many of our MPs have actually used the CDF resources to help us put up police stations. I thank the MPs for what they have done. Across the country, as you travel around, many of our MPs have deployed their CDF resources effectively, and you can see it's changing the lives and the operational spaces that we are using as police officers. We will soon be breaking ground at our brand new Police Leadership Academy in Karen, and that will take us now to a new level in terms of the leadership of the police service. IG, you know, and I will make a formal and proper announcement later about our new training of cadet police officers, so that we inject new capacities, a new energy in the manner in which we lead the police force. We would like police officers who graduate as officers straight to the rank of inspector, and then they begin leading the rest of the team differently. And then we'll work on strengthening the multi-agents framework that was directed by His Excellency the President. It has worked very well for us, and honestly speaking, the achievements we have registered in the internal security of our country have been mainly as a result of the multi-agents working framework that we have. And I pledge to you, my colleagues, and all of us in the security sector, that that's how we are going to work. You know, better collaboration, building synergies with others, so that we can move forward and provide security to our people. And then, of course, when we recruit new police officers, we are going to recruit new police officers in a new recruitment regime. We will soon announce, once the consultations are complete, the new criteria for recruiting police officers. It may actually also include a change in the basic qualifications for entry into the police service, because we want to increase the professionalization of the police service and strengthen the capacities of those that we bring in. Because when you look at the resources that are being spent on the police service, the new forensic lab capacities that we are building, the new synergy we want to put together between the government chemist, the Crime Research Center, and the DCI, it requires that we also up the capacities that we are putting into the police service, so that then we can step up to the demands of policing a dynamic environment where security challenges are becoming dynamic themselves as we go along. So these are all good things we are focusing on. We are grateful that His Excellency the President is focused on this, and he's committed to ensuring that in delivering his foremost responsibility as head of state, namely making sure that the country is secure and safe, we have the opportunity and the support from his office to ensure that these things are done and the resources for it are provided for as we go along. So let's go forth and do the right thing as you are. And Bwana Boynet, I thank you very sincerely for recording this. I'm grateful that we have had this opportunity to do this, and we continue to soldier on. I think once a police officer, you will remain one until you leave this world, and you remain a member of our serious security sector family, and we will continue to consult and work together as we have done in the things that we are doing. I dare repeat this because I've said it several times before. You know, we have been under a lot of pressure from the public on a number of things, including evictions. I have told the RC Nairobi and the regional police commander and IG, we have agreed this cable has gone across the country. We are now very careful about evictions, and our police officers are going to be involved in executing court orders. We will respect and obey all court orders. Let me start first of all by saying that we will respect and obey all court orders. We have no choice. That is the law in the country, and we have to lead and live by the law. That's the law we have. But I want to ask us that henceforth as we go forward, IG, we agreed that all court orders have to be verified and confirmed by the Honorable Attorney General before we can implement them. Because people come to us with all manner of court orders. We are very unfortunate as security sector people. We don't implement orders, we are excoriated. We implement the orders, we are criticized. So in that tight space where we are now operating, we are going to work very closely with the Office of the Attorney General. When orders come before us, we have to go to the Attorney General, and the Attorney General has got to go through that painful and rigmarole of confirming the court orders before we can implement them. And I'm not encouraging police officers to defy court orders. I'm just saying that we have been under too much pressure to act the way we used to act in the past. I'm saying this because there's so many people come to me and tell me, oh, you know, this plot is mine, the court has ordered that this person be evicted. That's fine, but we have to wait until the Attorney General confirms that order before we can act. Because if, in the past we have done that, and what ends up is a situation where we are sued left, right, and center, and then we are criticized. You know, we are the ones who are being seen as inhuman, we are evicting people, and so on and so forth. So I'm sorry about this, but the country needs to come to terms with this. We have brought this upon ourselves. If you go to Mavoko right now, the kind of madness going on in Mavoko is unbelievable, you know, where people have got 2 or 3 titles to one piece of land. People have invaded others' land, including land owned by so many groups. Even the judiciary itself, some of their land they are bought through their circle has been invaded by squatters in Mavoko. But you see, when we get orders, if we go there and evict those people, we are seen as inhuman. So when orders are given, we will have to go through, and where cases of land are involved, we may actually even require now written confirmation from the Ministry of Lands also in addition to the court orders, because we act and then